Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pretty Much Posh. We are without Charlie. He's on the other side of the planet. So we are just Tobber and Caden for this episode. We are looking forward to Wycombe on Saturday after enjoying a 6-game unbeaten run. So Wycombe sit 8th in League One with Peterborough also sitting in 4th. Wycombe in their last 6 have won 4 and lost 2. And Peterborough are unbeaten in the last 6. So what can we expect and look forward to from this game?
A loss. Our record against Wycombe isn't very good. Let's just say that. A loss is coming. And if it would be to anyone, it would be to Wycombe Wanderers.
I think you need to be a bit more positive, Mr. Cateman. I think we're going to win. You need to stop doubting the club. What are you playing at, Shan?
Wycombe beat us 3 times last season. We got to lose at one point.
We've had a massive turnaround in form, and we're playing Wycombe, who we don't have the best record against. Surely the players are going to think, right, well, this is really a game we can take by the scruff of the neck and go out and win.
Well, we thought that with Northampton, didn't we?
Look, Caden, right? You need to be a bit more positive. Since Northampton, we haven't lost. We've gone on a good.
No, we lost to Derby and we lost to Portsmouth.
Okay, since then we haven't lost, all right. And we've gone on a good run in the league, all right.
Yeah, and we drew to Leyton Orient.
A question, Caden. Would you have rather drew to Leyton Orient or lost to Leyton Orient?
What kind of stupid question is that?
Answer the question.
I would have rather won.
Right, okay, but that we didn't win. So would you have rather got 1 point or 0?
3.
Right, I'm moving on. In regards to their top scorers, they have Dale Taylor and Joe Lowe. Dale Taylor being their striker and Joe Lowe being their centre half, both on 3 goals this season. What does that say sort of about Wycombe's threats? I'm presuming that their centre half has probably scored a lot of set piece goals, and how do you think our defence is going to handle that?
Yeah, like you said, you've brought up they score a lot of set piece goals by the sounds of it. Corners, free kicks, all sorts. So we just need to be winning the first header and clearing it as quickly as possible, to be fair.
Wycombe are the type of team that, this posh team probably wouldn't like playing against. If we play Burrows at left back, they're going to have someone on him all game, making sure that they get past him and put the crosses in from that side.
This is a team, necessarily, they are in good form, they are in good structure, but realistically 6 games unbeaten at home, and we're at home, 6 games unbeaten and we're at home. It really should be a game we should be taking to them. We'll take a look back to our last game before the international break. It was Lincoln. Obviously, no Sunday Night Live, so we'll just take a moment to discuss that in this preview. Obviously, 2-0 win. An amazing goal from Ajiboye and Joel Randall coming on to claim his first in the league.
In that first half, I remember saying at the time that if it was any other top team in League One, we would have conceded 1, maybe 2. But Lincoln, they didn't really put much pressure on us. They got very limited shots away. And in the first half is where they probably could have had the chance to take the lead.
I can't remember the game.
Cheers, Tobber.
Again, as you said there, Kane, if it was a big team, I'm seeing like some sort of pattern arising that if we get into half time 0-0 or 1-0 up, we usually go on to win the game or at least get a point from it. Obviously, Carlisle was a different story, but we seem to kick on in the second half. And with Wycombe sitting, I believe they'll sit back and sort of play on the counter. I don't think they'll play football, especially away. It's not an easy place to go to. So I think they'll play off our mistakes. Ajiboye or Poku for Wycombe, because I know that's sort of a debate that I definitely want to involve myself with. I think Ajiboye's been on good form. He scored 2, but a great goal doesn't warrant starts.
But goals bring confidence, and he scored 2 goals in the last couple games, and I feel like he will be ready for it and up to get another goal.
I'm Team Poku. I think Ajiboye is better coming off the bench. I think we need him much more for impact than starting, and I think Poku can attack this Wycombe defence more than Ajiboye.
Poku has not had a great impact so far this season.
If you bench him, then his confidence will drop.
Why not start a player that's got a lot more confidence at the minute?
Because I think he's better coming off the bench than starting. I think he has more impact coming off the bench.
I know Poku hasn't had the most amazing effect as of recent. But at the beginning of the season, you know, those first 3 runs of games, everybody was singing his praises. He's had a few rough games. Bearing in mind this season, he's almost got his goal and assist tally that he got last season. So I don't actually think Poku's as bad as people are making him out to be. Right, well, we'll leave it there then. I'll ask you for your score predictions and your Peterborough United goal scorers.
I am always positive with predictions. I may not be that positive going into the game, but I always predict to win usually. I'm going to say another 2-0. First goal scorer, I'd like to say Ajiboye, but if he doesn't start, then maybe he won't be the first goal scorer. But I'll go with Joel Randall.
I think this game on Saturday is going to be scrappy. I don't think there's going to be many chances for both teams. I reckon both teams will cancel each other out. But I do think we'll nick it 1-0 and it'll be a Jonathan Clark-Harris penalty.
Yeah, I'm going with 3-1. Look, I think we're the better side going into this game, unbeaten in 6. All of our attacking players are firing on all cylinders, apart from Jonathan Clark-Harris. I would love Joel Randall to be the first goal scorer. I'm going to say Afro Mason Clark. I don't think he hasn't really scored. He's overdue a goal, and I think he'll get that on Saturday. So 3-1, Efron Mason Clark. But thank you very much for watching, and at the bash.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. The Posh was the one. The Posh was the one for me.